Thank you for having me back, family. One of the issues I want to talk about today, and in the comments, I know some of the viewers addressed it, and it's dealing with the strong black woman syndrome. Yes, as a strong black woman, I deal with this syndrome myself, and it's a double-edged sword, and it's a silent killer. Now, what is the strong black woman syndrome? Well, when I say strong black woman, what are the images that you conjure up? You conjure up the Harriet Tubmans, the Sojourner Truths, the Michelle Obamas. Those are the positive images that we know. We imagine a black woman with her hand on her hip, a woman who is help, a black woman, Medea. I mean, we can go on and on of the images of what a strong black woman is. Now, the problem with being a strong black woman, it's a particular stereotype, again, goes way back during the slavery times, where you had to dehumanize the black woman in order for her to produce not only babies, but produce on the plantation. You had to make her with no emotions or no feelings. And so because we had to deal with so much watching our black men and our black boys being killed, we had to take away a certain vulnerability that we have with ourselves. And we've been carrying that burden of the strong black woman for so long. And so what's happened is that we're not seen as feminine. We're not seen as women. We're seen less than. We cannot be protected because people think that we got it in this, we handling it. And as a mother, as a business owner, as a black woman who help other sisters, when I hear us talk, I hear all the many things that we do, and we don't, for other people, but we don't take care of ourselves. And I know that many of you have that same situation. We support so many people. We're strong for so many people, but so many people don't realize that on the inside, we need so much help. When you look at the health of black women, cancer is high among white women, but we die the most of breast cancer. We look at heart issues, cardiovascular disease. It's black women who are dying from that. Why? Because of stress, hypertension. I mean, it's a silent killer. Now, we don't want to be seen as weak and fragile women that can't handle certain situations, and we've been that way for so long out of necessity. But we want people to know also that we want to be cared for. We want to be carried. We want to feel vulnerable. We want you to know that we too need support and help. And I say this to my brothers. We don't want to be angry all the time. We don't want to be so independent that we drive you away. But there's got to be a point where we have to say to ourselves, and we have to do what a sister taught me about radical self-care. Take care of ourselves, because as a strong black woman, it's a double-edged sword. So one, I just want to debunk some of the myths of the strong black women. One of the myths, black women are not emotionless machines of people. They need space to be vulnerable, get support, and we need to ask for help. So yes, we do too have feelings. We are overwhelmed of the many things that we have to handle. A lot of people think that we don't need a man because we have it by ourselves. No, there's 23 chromosomes that make a woman and 23 chromosomes that make a man, and we need each other. So I'm going to say this, black men, we need you. We don't want to do it all by ourselves. And yes, we do become emotional, and we want you to be able to handle our emotions properly and appropriately. We want to feel feminine and know that our man is going to take care of us. Our strength means understanding what we need, knowing our limitations. We cannot do it all as a black woman. We have to know our limitations. And me, for myself, I've gotten to the point now where I'm able to say, you know what? I cannot do it all. And my husband, when he sees me getting stressed out, he knows automatically, you know what? I have to cover down for her. I have to take some of these responsibilities off her hand. For a black woman to have to pay the rent, buy the food, take care of the children by herself. We're not built that way to take on all those responsibilities by ourselves. So it becomes mentally stressful for us. And there is a lot of mental health issues as black women that we deal with. So, we need help in that area. Our strength It's an invitation sometimes for other people to discriminate us, because when they see us, they don't see that we need help. They see us as the help, that we are a workhorse. And so you can just pile more work on top of us. But no, you know what? We want equal rights with other women just as well. We are human. And so we want equal rights. We're not always strong. We cannot always be strong. And so that's why it's important, especially for Black women, to have a sister network. I know a lot of times people think that Black women, all we do is infighting. But you know what the best thing for a Black woman, the best kept secret, is her sisterhood. Because we can get with each other and we can help encourage one another and lift each other up, especially when we're dealing with issues at home with our men and our children. Now, just because we are strong doesn't mean we're less than a desirable partner. A lot of men don't want to deal with us from the initial onset because of the view that they have of us as this strong Black woman. She's independent. She doesn't need anybody. Just because we're handling our business, just because we're professional women, just because we're skilled and we're blessed and gifted in certain areas, does not mean that we want to do away with the Black man. We love you and we need you and we desire to be with you. So you have to understand that you have to look at us not only just as a strong Black woman, but we're also feminine and we're human as well. So I just want to encourage you, sisters, to practice radical self-care. Take care of yourself. And you know what? If you cannot do it all, then allow yourself to say, I cannot do it all. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, then no one else will be able to take care of us. And so I just want to encourage you on today. Again, my name is Sadiyah Evangelista. You can follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, Sadiyah Evangelista. Please log on to our website, queendomcome.org, where we help and we empower girls and women to practice a radical self-care, give them the tools that's necessary to live their life on purpose. The website is myqueendomcome.org. Again, myqueendomcome.org. And thank you again. And let me say this. You know, you can teach a man, but you teach an individual. But when you teach a woman, you teach a civilization, and a nation cannot rise higher than its woman. Thank you.